Let's get to our breaking news this morning. Police are searching for answers after Director Rob Reiner and his wife were found dead in their Brentwood home, victims of an apparent homicide. Mario Ramirez is live in Brentwood with the latest on the LAPD investigation. Mario.
Hi, Brooke. We can tell you LAPD investigators have been going in and out of the home for several hours now since they obtained a search warrant overnight. And I'll take you down the street here. You can see some of the police lights just outside the home there here in Brentwood. Now, they have been here with the street closed since yesterday afternoon. LAPD's Robbery and Homicide Division leading the investigation this morning. Let's go to video here. This is normally a very quiet and upscale neighborhood, but last night it became the center of a major LAPD homicide investigation with police, fire crews, and investigators flooding Chadbourne Avenue after Hollywood director Rob Reiner and his wife Michelle were found dead inside their home. Now, Reiner, a household name in Hollywood for more than 5 decades, and authorities say LA fire paramedics were initially called to the home around 3:30 Sunday afternoon for a medical emergency, and when they arrived, they found 78-year-old Rob Reiner and his 68-year-old wife Michelle Singer Reiner, both pronounced dead at the scene. TMZ reporting the couple suffered injuries consistent with a knife, but that hasn't been yet determined or officially confirmed by police. Investigators, they did hold off on a full search of the home until a warrant was obtained, and they wouldn't confirm the identities during their initial briefing. Multiple sources this morning reporting their son, 32-year-old Nick Reiner, a screenwriter, being questioned by police, but LAPD stresses no one has been named a suspect and no arrests have been made. Take a listen.
Rob Reiner, if you know who Rob Reiner is, a famous director. He directed so many things: The Princess Bride, When Harry Met Sally, A Few Good Men, The Bucket List, The Sure Thing. He was an actor. He was a famous actor in All in the Family, old school show. For all the new school folks, if you watched Wolf of Wall Street, you had Leonardo DiCaprio, his dad, the one that was yelling at him the whole time, every time he was spending money crazy. Him and his wife get stabbed to death in their home. This is what the world is coming to you. If you see everything that's happening on in the world, you got to put your hands up. What the sad thing is, there's a lot of reports saying his son did it. Nick Reiner, there's a lot of reports of people saying his son did it. Who else can get into this house and stab these people like this? Who else could it be? We have a problem in this world with just people that are just evil. We are having an issue of evil people in this world. The worst thing I hate to see about this, and if this is true that the son did do it, you have it all, man. You have a dad that's successful. You have everything you need. But I don't understand how a lot of these rich kids, these privileged kids, become drug addicts, become homeless. That's what they were saying about the son. He was a drug addict. He was homeless. His dad even created helped him with the movie that he did and made a whole movie with him to get closer to him. What makes you take out your parents when your parents is doing everything for you? That's that privileged kid mentality. This is why when you raise your kids, you can't let them be too privileged. If this is true, it's upsetting because I don't want to go out of this world because of my kids taking me out like that. Stabbed to death, that's personal. Stabbing somebody, that's real personal. It happened in Brentwood, California. But for somebody two people to go out because of their son, what kind of world we living in? What kind of world we living in where somebody can feel like they can do that to their parents and not even shed a tear? So we getting more details on this, but it's just the world that we living in today is very convoluted. We have a lot of people in this world that are privileged, they have a lot of things, and they want people to feel sorry for them. So they got to make it seem like they have problems so people can feel sorry for you. I don't feel sorry for you if you got good parents taking care of you. I don't feel sorry for you if you chose to be homeless, if you chose to do drugs. I just don't understand that dynamic when I see kids that have great parents that got money, that got all the things they could provide, and you turn out like this. There's more details on this, but just to find this out is very upsetting. You know, Rob Reiner was a activist. He was an activist for the LGBTQ community, democratic issues. Hey, that's okay, but he was a good person. Nobody deserves to go out like this. And then his wife too. They both get stabbed. This was personal. This wasn't a robbery. A robbery don't do this. This was personal. For somebody to stab you to death, that's personal. That's idiotic. And if it's the son, what were you thinking? What makes you take out your parents like that? That's a sickness, man. We got what's going on with these people? We got people that are sick in the brain. They want people to feel sorry for them. They want everything at their fingertips. When they don't make it, they fail. They want to kill their own parents. It just don't make no sense to me, man. This is why you got to keep your kids in check from day one and let them know you ain't nobody to be messed with, because shit like this happens all the time, especially in these rich, affluent communities. These parents that got it all. Your parent got it all, but your kids turn out like killers. Make it make sense.
There are going to be many family members interviewed. I'm not going to confirm whether someone's being interviewed at this time or not. We're going to try to speak to every family member that we can to get to the facts of this investigation.
And police did confirm that the person who initially reported the incident was at the home. The bodies, we know, were taken by the medical examiner crews overnight early this morning, and evidence continues to be collected at the home just down the street. Now, this, where we're standing, is where the LAPD held their briefing yesterday. We're expecting another update here this morning, and once we get any new details, new information, we'll pass it to you on Good Day LA here this morning. For now, that's the latest here. I'm Mario Ramirez in Brentwood. We'll send it back to you, Brooke.
All right, Mario, thank you. Rob Reiner leaves behind a legacy of work in front of and behind the camera. Fox 11 spoke to Sharon Waxman, founder of The Wrap. She talked about Reiner's impact on Hollywood and pop culture.
Well, he was just a very kind person. He was a presence in Hollywood, kind of everywhere over the past very many years. He just contributed so much to our filmic history. But then, of course, before he became a director, he also was this iconic character on All in the Family, which some of your viewers may not remember because they may be too young. But he was a constant presence in people's living rooms for years as this liberal son-in-law of Archie Bunker, the kind of archetypal bigot. And the joke was always, of course, on us as Norman Lear did this show. And I think also really created a real bond between Norman Lear and Rob Reiner, who also picked up the baton of many of the social issues that Norman Lear treated in his television shows and brought it with him into his film career and into his social activism.
It's always the good people that go out the worst way. It's always the people that are trying to make a change. Whether you're Democrat, whether you're Republican, doesn't matter. You're people. You're trying to just make a change. You just want to see America be better. You want the world to be better. But it's always the good ones, though, that go out the worst. Like, I don't understand that, man. I don't understand it. And they go out the worst way. Going out, if he goes out by the way of his son, him and his wife, that's terrible. Like, I just don't understand the world that we living in today. It's like sometimes you can't even trust your own family. If that's the case, you can't even trust your own people around you because you just never know if somebody got issues. Prayers to the rest of the Reiner family. Prayers, to Rob Reiner and his wife, they in heaven. But this is just upsetting and it's irritating, and it just shows you how this world is right now. And it's just ridiculous. Man, this is ridiculous. Let me know your thoughts about this in your comments below. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure you hit that notification bell to get all the new videos coming out. And just appreciate the support, appreciate the love, appreciate the comments. Keep commenting, man. Keep commenting. Let's get this conversation going with just life. The more we talk about things and the more we put things out there on YouTube and so other people can watch it in a different way, that's what spreads the message. That's what gets these things out there, to get these issues out there to where people are really seeing how crazy this world really is. So just keep on following me. I appreciate the support, the love. Daily show coming soon.